What up, Gemini? How we doing, twins? How we doing? Are we Michael B. Jordaning it out there? Making some Oscar-worthy performances? I don't know. I actually don't know what sign he is. I was just thinking about twins, and any excuse to think about Michael B. Jordan is a good excuse to me. One of my absolute best friends is a Gemini, and he is going through a rough time right now. I am sending him lots of love. I hope that he feels better soon. That's the godfather to my child, so we got to make sure that he has some better stuff coming his way. So, Spirit, Universe, what can you tell me about Gemini? How are they doing? What do they need to know about the springtime? What's coming up? What's coming up? This would be about love, life, career, anything. What is something that you space. I hear the word space. Does someone need space from something? Y'all are air signs. You can float wherever you want. You've got lots of space. Alright, let's get to it. Let's get it popping. Tell me. What does Ooh, lots of stuff comes out. Ooh. Alright. Oh, that's your sign. Alright, just so you know, I do not read major arcana in the reverse. Usually I pick stuff up to show it to the camera, but we ain't gonna do that today. We don't have to cover it up. I see your card. That's confirmation. I'm talking about the right thing. Hey, look at this good stuff. Ooh, lots of naked stuff. Gemini, are you naked right now? Are you watching me naked? Oh, terrible. Alrighty. Oh my god, everyone's naked on this card. Hot tamale. Alright, don't get me in trouble. That's just how the cards came out. Alright, we got some mo. Mo. Give me 4 more cards. Tell me about Gemini in the spring. Tell me about Gemini in the... Ooh, what was that? The Emperor. Well, we are in that time. We're in Aries time. But it could be somebody. This is looking very lovey-dovey, but I will... Ooh, that's not good. Someone's hurting. By the way, I don't get all freaked out about that yet. We don't know what's going on with that yet, so calm down. Don't get all freaked out. That's only one bad card in the sea of awesome cards. Don't get freaked out. Oh, look at that. I never read that in the reverse. Dang, you got a good one here. Give me one more. Man, that flew out there. Ooh, the Chariot. Ooh. Are you messing with a Cancer? Listen. We are the best cooks. I promise you. We are awesome. Ooh, interesting. You got the bonus card at the bottom of the deck. This is by the same illustrator who obviously did this tarot deck that we know so well. This is kind of like a catch and release. Look at this child running to the mom. That's a really lovely card. Okay. Don't freak out about this. Don't freak out. Look at all these good things. Seems like there's been some sort of transformation here, right? There's something came to an end, but it's all right because it transformed into something better. We've got these 2, death and... Look at all those major arcana. All right, you are going through a big shift right now, or during the springtime. Something has gone away and is transforming, and someone, met their judgment day. Someone met that. I don't know. Should we put another star there, y'all? Let's do it. I know other readers draw on their cards. I just can't bring myself to do that because this is such like beautiful artwork, and I just don't. I can't. I can't bring myself to do that. I can't alter the cards. So anyway, um, interesting that this is in the center on the bottom. So I generally read it from left to right as what's going to happen in the future. And since you're surrounded by all these other positive cards for the most part, I'm not reading this as like a betrayal that's going to happen to you. I don't think you're not Julius Caesar. I don't think that's what's going on here. I think it's a completion. You have two tens here that actually came out in the same space. I think this is more of I think these two go together. So something that was not serving you is gone now, and it will transform into something better. I did, but actually one of my friends just experienced like the death of someone that he really cared about, and that's really hard to go through. So it could be that you are doing the same. Like maybe something did um, did die for you that, or uh, you know, something has been completed and has left you feeling, like you just got really hurt. But you have to know that everything else that's going to happen for you will just honestly make you feel so much better. I love this for you. Look at these happy cards for you guys. You have both the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. These are some of the happiest cards in the deck. Really important for you to know that I know this popped out upside down. You're saying, why aren't you reading it in the reverse? In the actual book, the pictorial key to the tarot written by Waite, there actually is no reversal for this. So I never read that in the reverse. If it popped out in the reverse, the only thing I would say about that is that it might take a little time. It might not be immediate. But look what came right after that, the Chariot. So it could be fast moving. Interesting that these two came out to like basically together and so near each other. Something that I would ask you to look at is like in the Chariot, it's sphinxes that are pulling the chariot, and the sphinxes can sometimes give riddles. Riddles can make you feel like you are a little bit confused or like lost in the clouds. You can see his head's in the clouds in this, and in the clouds are mysterious objects. So it could be that you have choices to make, and you do feel like you're having to solve a riddle to do them. But once you make those choices, like there's awesome, look at these collaborative cards. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So this is honestly good either way. Something has happened that's bringing you down, but you really don't need to like worry. It's not going to bring you down forever. You have your card, which is significant. That's confirmation for me that we're talking about what is going to happen to you, but also like these are very romantic cards. I'm generally getting a very romantic vibe from this. Maybe you had a breakup, or someone had to come to be held accountable for something that they've done, and that might have hurt you, but it's going to ultimately oh, and maybe you have choices, right? The Lovers also talks about a choice, just like the Seven of Cups, but ultimately that will lead you to success. And if as far as love goes, these are very lovey-dovey cards. Look at this. Maybe you've got an Emperor. It could be that it's within Aries season that this happens, or it could be, which, I mean, that is the general gist of this because it's spring, but it could also be that you have a fiery Emperor that wants to take care of you, and wants to guard you and guide you. It could be that this is really like the a Cancer card. So Cancer could be Aries, and Cancer could be really significant. Obviously, Gemini, Scorpio there as well. And it could be that you're on the fast track to success. That's kind of what I interpret this as. It does seem really lovey-dovey, but it could be career related as well. With this collaboration cards and the Two of Cups, you might find like the perfect partner. Maybe you are looking to get this project done, or maybe your colleagues, maybe your previous colleagues kind of suck. Maybe they stabbed you in the back. Don't worry about it, because I don't want to say don't worry about it like it didn't happen, but they will come to judgment. They will be held accountable, and you're going to meet someone whom you can collaborate with, and you will get your projects done. You will get moving. You might even have your choice in people. There might be like a bunch of people that you're going to work with. But either way, things will get moving. Things will get done. You are on the fast track to success, whether it's in love or career. You have this happy, healthy home base maybe that's coming towards you. So even if you're hurting a little bit right now, I think in the spring that we're in, as it develops, you're going to find more and more happiness, and you're going to find your safe space. Look at that, a Page of Cups. A child might be significant. I usually read the pages as either messages, or children. And there are, children in this card. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe there's a child of that nature that's significant. There's a lot of water and fire here, or at least a lot of water. Interesting. Alright, well, this seems pretty awesome, but let's clarify a little bit. I think I'm going to use, I'm going to use this deck. I really recommend that you check it out. Since you guys are air, let's be the wind beneath your wings, and let's get some clarification cards. Oh my god, look at what was on the bottom of the deck. Y'all, somebody, you got somebody fiery for you. Let me tell you what. Alright, Gemini. Can we clarify? Tell me about this death and judgment. I'm wondering what, is that from the past? Is that something that's happening in the spring? What's going on? Oh my goodness. A mighty wind came. I like how the wind from the cards made the people naked again. It's like you're exposing the truth. Like Gemini's power is coming to expose the truth. Okay, there's a couple. Death. Wow. We clarified one card with another one. That's just like extra confirmation. Oh, Four of Wands. Also never read that in reverse, really. Look at that. And it popped out right by the Two of Cups, too. This is happy. Are you guys going to get some, get a new lover? A new Emperor lover? Maybe. Don't you be stealing all those good Aries men out there. I don't know why I said that. But I have loved an Aries man before. Very fiery, very passionate. Interesting. Okay, I asked for clarification on death and judgment, and I got the 8 of Swords. Alright. Okay, I want one more before I... 3 of Wands. Okay, but in the reverse. Okay. Alright, yes. Okay. So, important thing to remember about this card, you may be feeling stuck about something that has happened. I'm going to kind of go along with this. I didn't ask for a clarification on that, but, Spirit tells you what Spirit wants to tell you. If you notice, anyone who's in the 8 of Swords is bound up and blindfolded. You can't see, you can't move, but they're actually not. So in any in almost every card that I've ever seen, if you notice, they're not actually bound. They're only bound to themselves. So this is really a card that says like you're in your head about something, and you feel stuck, but you have the power to get out of it. Like you have set your own parameters. This crow can fly away from these swords. Once once he shakes the ribbon off, he can go, or the rope, what have you. He can make it. Maybe you'll get a tiny bit of cuts from the swords moving around, but ultimately those are just surface wounds. I'm not going to pick this up since we got all the naked people underneath, but death and death, I mean, that's just double confirmation. I told you have a lot of happiness coming your way. This is one of the happiest cards in the deck. All right? This is a wedding, something stable. If it's not a wedding, it's something stable. Like maybe you built your company from the ground up and you are putting in a good foundation. Let's just clarify this Ten of Swords. Am I on the right track with this Eight of Swords? What's about this? Oh, okay. King of Wands. Ooh. That's another Emperor kind of thing. And the Emperor came out right next to the Tennis. Ooh. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. Maybe a King of Wands left your life? Or someone in charge you felt might have betrayed you, or it could be that this is the person who experienced the pain. Maybe there's a King of Wands in your life who experienced this pain, and there's work to be done in terms of healing, but I'm not getting like, if I had gotten like the Three of Swords to clarify this, it would just be like, dang, that's a bad tragedy. But I'm just getting clarification cards that have to do with like the person that might be involved with it, and then work that needs to be done. But if you look, I mean, this crow has already done all the work. She's already built her nest. So soon you'll reap what you sow. And it could be that someone has done something badly and they will reap what they sow. Like, and that's why we got that Judgment card. It could be that. Or it could be that someone, you know, maybe that's what happened for this King of Wands. I usually don't read for like outside people, but it could be that a King of Wands had experienced this. But you reap what you sow. And for the most part, I don't see you conducting these terrible things. I see you moving towards a place of utter happiness. And this one, the Three of Wands is like your ships are coming in. What you're waiting for is coming. The only thing I would say about it being in the reverse is that you might have to wait. So you might have to be patient, in terms of like how I'm getting it right now. And let's look at the bottom of the deck. What's your base, or what do you not see coming? The Six of Pentacles. Okay, so reciprocity. Yeah, that, for me, that goes along more with like you reap what you sow. So if you're, just like I said, I see you putting out, I don't see you putting bad into the world right now. If you're putting in the work, you will get to this happy place. Whether it's in love, career, finances, what have you. I think you're going to get there. Let's clarify with the oracle cards that go. We'll do 2 oracles. But let's get some advice for... Ooh, trickery. I can go with that Ten of Swords. Let's get some advice from my Geminis, or just what else do they need to know about this situation, this springtime shenanigans going on. Looks like they're going to be happy, but I see some heartbreak here that they've experienced. What's that about? Let's keep them safe. And you know, your air signs, remember, you can fly away. You can fly away. You're not bound. You're not stuck. You might feel stuck, but you're not. All right, give me something good. a coworker who sings that all the time. Who's the Gemini? Huh. Tell me something good. Oh, come on. Why don't... Ooh, there you go. Self-interest. Alright, let's keep going. I am not reading this to go along with this happy place. I'm reading this to go with... this is a warning to you. Alright, this is a warning that if you only act in your own self-interest, you're not going to end up with any friends. Because if you see this crow, he's carrying this mouse, and yeah, he's got a nice meal, but he's not sharing with anybody, and this one's very upset, and those still don't have anything. I don't think you should focus on just your self-interest right now. And I'm not saying that you should give so much of yourself away, but what I'm saying is that this does not lead to this. This leads to the Ten of Swords. You get this by sharing your cup. Now, you can't overshare. You don't want to do that. You don't want to give your cup until it's dry. That would be... You have to have enough self-interest to protect yourself, but this does not lead to this. Cold. I have the word cold. I don't know why. I hear the word cold. Don't be so cold that you end up alone. Because you have all these... Oh. What did I say? What did I say? I said I interpret this as a warning. I went to go grab that deck and this popped right off. Confirmation. Oh my God. God is good. Spirit is good. Look at that. And look, they're from the same picture. This is the same area. And these crows are doing the same thing. This is a warning. Don't act in your own self-interest all the time. Because when you do that, you forfeit all these happy collaborations that you could have. Don't forfeit, a friendship, a partnership, a lover, a soulmate, just anything. Don't forfeit this awesome potential future that you have. I'm mixing these all up, but don't take that away from yourself. Don't take it away from yourself. You have to get out of this. So just remember that you have something awesome coming your way. And that's where that betrayal kind of comes from. And it's a warning too that you will face judgment if you do something to hurt anybody else. So just remember that. All right, none of you came out right side up, so you want to show me something, but you don't have it there. I'm making a straight up mess of this, but I think you all can still see what's going on. Woo! All right, that one came out. Commitment. Look. Commitment. All right. Listen, it takes two to tango. So if you want this and you can have it, you have to learn how to collaborate. All right? You can have everything that you want if you just learn how to collaborate a little bit. And you're going to get that commitment that you want. It's here. It's here. All this happy love, awesomeness is here. Whoa. Soar. Okay, you got isolation. Okay. Yeah, see? Look how sad this is. Don't try to do this all alone. You don't have to. You have happiness coming. Look at you soaring. Mimicry. Interesting. They say imitation is the most is the sincerest form of flattery. Maybe it could be that you are mirroring somebody, and that's how you meet, or maybe you meet from like a shared interest, or you have the same goals, and when you act in tandem, then that's what leads to all this success. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, mischief. That could be good or bad, you know. Mischief managed. Hey, maybe you'll get on the naughty list with a new lover. I don't know. Some spiciness going on there. Or it could be a warning too. It could go either way. I'm gonna do one more deck just to get more information about this. Now I've mixed all of these up like totally. Alright. I've mixed them up so much that they are... Hold on, maybe I haven't mixed them all up. Let's do the whole thing. It's fine. Alrighty. Tell me more for Gemini. Tell me more for Gemini. Starseed Oracle. Ooh. It almost came out, but she didn't totally come out. Pop one out. There we go. Universal love. Tap into the universal loves that exists within and all around you. I told you you got to be part of the collective. You can't try to do this all on your own. I know you got your own twin inside of you, but... Alright, give me one more. Oh, there we go. The language of the world. Understand the signs of the universe. They guide you on your path. Yep. What's more universal than that? We all speak the same language. Love is coming towards you. Whether you have a happy, company, business, boss, colleague, lover, whatever. Something, the most amazing thing is coming towards you. You just have to remember that you're part of the universe too. Don't put yourself in isolation. Don't put yourself in isolation. That's a warning. Okay? We want this. We want this. We want this. And you can have it. I promise you, you will. Alright. Look at me mixing this all up. Time for the spill. What does Gemini need to know? Interesting. Let me get one more. Alright, interesting. Alright, so first we have the house. Now, in Monopoly, it starts with a house, but then it becomes a hotel. But you've got to put the house on the square in order to claim it. You have to claim it. You have to start somewhere. Maybe it's not a hotel yet, but you've got the house, and that has to do with a happy home. I think that's really important. So you have the foundation. And the foundation card. You can do this. You have the number 8. The number 8 may be significant. Maybe, 8 is a mixed bag, right? There's a lot of stuff that this could be about. So it could be the 8th month, maybe August. This could be more like the symbol for infinity. You have infinite power at your fingertips that you could access. You just have to break free. We had that 8 of Swords earlier, so it could be a warning also to break free of that. Just don't get in your head. Maybe one of you was born on the 8th. I guess that would be June 8th. Maybe you'll formulate something 8. Maybe you have like 8 people on your team, or 8. Maybe you'll meet someone on a date at 8 p.m. I don't know. 8 significant. This one is called Berkana. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if you can see. This is a rune from the Elder Futhark. I'm recalling. Okay, so that means birth, regrowth. So something new is beginning. Something new is starting. Something will be born. And the ship. I interpret that as more of same with the Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in. They're just slow. But one thing to keep in mind when piloting a ship is that you need to make sure you have the right amount of lifeboats, right? So just if you are sailing this ship somewhere, make sure that you're prepared. Just always be prepared to take care of everyone. And maybe. Whatever question that you have maybe is the answer. Maybe has a Y and an E in it. Doesn't have any N's or O's. That's a lot more positive than you think. Maybe you wanted a yes. It's not totally a yes, but it's a maybe. It's okay. That's good. You can work with maybe. Maybe it's potential. So I think I'm going to leave that at that, Gemini. I think you have so much happiness headed your way. You just have to remember, don't go at it alone. You're not going to have to, because something awesome's headed your way. Just don't fear. Whatever you are going through right now, maybe you are feeling isolated, but don't worry. We're going to end it on this. You have this coming your way. All right? Thank you so much for listening. I'm wishing you guys lots of love. You have a good night or day, whatever.